Hello everyone, this is the Disfunctional Shul, number 34, and I'd like today to share the following with you. If someone points out to you that a behavior in Shul is not where it's supposed to be, say thank you. You can take it to heart, you can ignore it, but the worst thing you can do is to try to justify it. Namely, to make an ideology out of a behavior that should not be done in Shul. So, for example, if you're talking in Shul and someone comes up to you respectfully and says, you really shouldn't be talking in Shul, instead of saying, you're right, I'll take it to heart, I'll try, you go ahead and you say, what do you want? Davening's too long, the acoustics are no good, the air conditioning is not cold enough, or the heating is heating too much. You immediately get defensive and never admit that something that you did is wrong. What usually happens in such situations is nothing changes for the better. And therefore, pointing it out is useless, and obviously, going ahead and responding to it is even more useless. I'd like to share the following story from my great Rebbe and mentor, Rav Amital, whose yahrzeit was just this past Friday. In 2002, a bunch of students got together with him, and they did what's called a question and answer period. And someone asked, is it okay to learn Torah during Chazarat Hashatz, during the Chazan's repetition? His answer was, you think I want to give you Musar now? How can I give you Musar? The answer is that it's wrong. You're supposed to listen to the Chazan and say Amen, quoting the Shulchan Aruch. But what can I do that I sometimes, myself, go ahead and learn during Chazarat Hashatz? I can't say that I'm totally innocent in this regard. And then he quoted the following Gemara. The Gemara says, Et Hashem Elokecha Tira, a pasuk in the Torah, you shall have awe from the Lord your God. The Gemara says, why does it say et, and? And the Gemara answers, it's to l'rabot talmidei chachamim. Said the Kotzker Rebbe, the Gemara means that even Talmudic scholars are obligated to have awe and fear of God in heaven, to have yirat shamayim. Which means that even a Rosh Yeshiva is someone that sometimes does not do what he's supposed to do, and it's good you give me Musar to try to change that behavior. This beautiful story tells you, someone pointed out a behavior that's not what it's supposed to be. Instead of justifying it, and believe me, he could have justified it. He knows the Ramami panel that allows it just like I do. He went ahead and said it's wrong, and sometimes I do what's wrong. And thank God the Kotzker Rebbe said, based on the Gemara, that even a great rabbi sometimes has to get Musar. And in this case, the actual Musar was correct. I too have to be more careful not to learn during Chazarat Hashatz.